Everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to today's video, which is going to be my first ever speed clean with me. In this video I'm cleaning the bedrooms of our house. I had high hopes to get the whole house clean, but that was never going to happen at home alone with a baby. She did not want to watch me clean all day, so I will be doing the other rooms in more videos, hopefully, because they all need to be cleaned before that big Christmas day. I picked up some products at my local Home Bargains and B&M because I knew I'd be doing a lot of cleaning before Christmas. Here is just some products which I picked up. I tried to pick up all winter themed products. Here I'm just showing you the Unstoppables Winter Glow, if it will focus, which I thought would add a nice scent to the washing. I also picked some 1001 Carpet Fresh because I ran out and I love that stuff. I picked up this Osmo fridge and microwave cleaner. Never heard of it before, but I liked the look of it and I thought I will give that a go. I picked up another Dishmatic brush because I use Dishmatic brushes all over the house on lots of different areas, so I thought I could do with another one. I picked up some Comfort fabric conditioner in this flavour, which is the Frosted Pine and Apple. I also picked up this Minky M cloth in this cute Snowflake fabric limited edition, and then also the Flash All Purpose in Apple Spice. I already had this warm cinnamon flavoured scented flavoured, so Flora, and then also the Dettol in the scent Fresh Berries, and I love both of those. Then I picked up for myself these really festive looking red slippers because I thought treat yourself whilst you're doing some cleaning. I'm going to get started, but before I do, I'm making myself a hot chocolate because I love hot chocolate at this time of year. And then I'm also going to write out a list of all the areas I want to get clean in this clean and before Christmas. I love using these tick box notepads. I find them just the best for making to-do lists, and I love myself a to-do list. I then pack up my little cleaning caddy with items that I'm going to be using to do the bedrooms upstairs. Yeah, just so it's easy to carry it all up there and have everything to hand. Now I'm going to be starting off in Amora's nursery. Ignore the clothing hanging on the side, that is where her wardrobe is going to go. We did buy her a wardrobe, but I then decided to put that wardrobe into Alexa's room, and I'm still waiting to get Amora a wardrobe. I think I'd like to do her a IKEA Pax wardrobe, so hopefully in the new year that is what we'll do. As we go around the rooms, I'll try and talk a little bit about our plans for the rooms and what we still need to do. At the moment I'm just cleaning down the windows with some window spray, kitchen roll and a cloth. But yeah, as you can tell, her room still needs curtains or a blind. I haven't sorted that yet, and I haven't got any decor for her windowsill, but I would like to find some really pretty bits. I just have not found the time to do anything interior wise, especially with Christmas and having the baby and all our birthdays that we've had. But the new year is going to be the year for the house, so watch this space. We're going to be doing a lot of work on the house. I'll then just dust down the windowsill using the Pledge and a cloth. And I always use the little fluffy duster. I can't remember what the brand is, but it's the Dave duster, as Mrs. Hinch calls it. I'm now just using a wipe to go over any really stubborn marks that we have on the windows. I just find that cleaning wipes can be the best thing to use to get off random marks that you're not sure what they are. Moving on to cleaning the radiator, again I'll just go over with the fluffy duster, the polish and the cloth, and yeah, just give it a good wipe over. Then I will also do this on the skirting boards, the same method, go with the fluffy duster and then the polish and the cloth. Dusting down her cot now. She's still not sleeping in her room as she is in our room and will be for a little bit longer, and the cot is just sat there gathering dust. And also the panelling. I love panelling on the walls, but it does cause for extra places for dust to hide. Dusting down our Winnie Dot shelf. I absolutely love this shelf and I bought it well before I even fell pregnant. And then I'm going to start cleaning down the drawers and the shelves. So time to remove everything off the sides and then give it a really good dust down. There are people everywhere. The snow is falling white and pretty as I stroll. So I've just given the mirror a good clean down and I'm doing the same with the shelves. I would love to add more to her shelves and onto the side. It's just another thing which I haven't added to since I've had her. But I think some of her Christmas presents will go nicely on display. So fingers crossed we can make this area look really pretty. Next, I will just give her changing area and the door handles a good Dettol spray down because that is an area that could harbour germs. And then I'm just going to lint brush her pillow and the bedding on top of her cot. Like I said, she's not been sleeping in her cot, so before she does, everything will have a good wash down. But just for now, to pick up any fluff and dust, I'm just giving it a good roll over with the lint brush. On to a nappy stock up because she was out. As you can tell, there was none in there at all. I tried to get them upwards because that's how we had her nappies before, but as she's getting bigger, I'm just finding new ways to slot in the nappies. And then lastly, we will give the room a good hoover up.
Go get snowed in. Let's go get snowed in. How wrong could that be?
setting up the clothes horses in her room to hang up some washing. I find that her room is just the perfect place to put our washing because she is not currently using her bedroom. So yeah, where else are we going to put the washing when it's winter and we can't hang it all up outside? I'm really regretting not getting a tumble dryer for our house, so I think maybe in the future that'd be something we will think about adding to our house just to make life easier. We are a family of 6 and washing builds up very quickly. Now moving on to Alexa's room, and this is the state my darling daughter left it as she went off to school this morning. So I am trying to teach her to make her own bed in the morning, but that does not always happen. So here was what I was left with. So I'm going to start by just making her bed for her. She still has balloons everywhere in her room from her birthday, and I did contemplate maybe popping them today, but I think I'll give her a few more days with her balloons. It was not a clean the sheets day, so in between days where we are not cleaning the bed sheets, I would just give it a freshen over with the lint brush and just pick up them fluff and dust bits. Moving on to dusting down her wardrobe and drawers. This is an area of the room that will change over time. We love the wardrobe, but I need to get drawers to match the wardrobe, and these are just our old drawers from our old house, and they are the IKEA mum drawers. They are fine for now. They house all her clothing just until we find the perfect drawers for her room. I'm just going over the tops now with a wet wipe because does anyone else's kids play with slime? Because the slime gets everywhere and leaves marks everywhere, so I was just using cleaning wipe to get rid of that, and then I will spray down all the front of her drawers as well. Another thing that I'm looking for her room will be bedside tables, but like I said, I've just not found the perfect ones that I like, and I haven't really given it time to have a little look. And yeah, I'm really at the stage where I want to buy the pieces which we'll keep for a long time. I don't want to buy cheap just to change again. I want to just buy the pieces which we will keep. Moving on to the window, and I'm just doing exactly the same as I just did in the nursery. I've taken off all of the bits so I can give all of the areas a really good clean. Once again, I am attacking the sides with a cleaning wipe because there is marks and God knows what she has got on these sides. I do tell her to not play with slime in her room, especially as we've got all new carpets in our house, but she doesn't always listen, as children sometimes don't. But I find that cleaning wipes are the best things really to give that a good scrub over. Again, we're going to go over the radiator and then the skirting boards.
Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. that amazing in Christmas times. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and
Little Amora is now awake and joining me from her nap. So she's just going to be sitting in her little chair whilst I hoover up Alexa's room. She's quite happy there. She was really well behaved all throughout my cleaning until we'd finished, and she was ready to definitely do something different. But yeah, I didn't realise the camera wasn't focusing whilst I was hoovering, which is really annoying, but I did just hoover up Alexa's room.
with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time.
In the twins' room now, and I've just showed you their Paw Patrol pillows, which aren't very aesthetically pleasing. They don't really vibe with their bedroom, so I like to hide them behind their pillow on their bed, and that's just a little hack I use to hide some of the items which I might not want to have on display. Then I'm just going to go on and clean their windows as I have in each other room.
Here we go. All right. Now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance. Come on. We're gonna dance, have a good time. Dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family.
Plans for the twins' room will be to eventually get their walls painted. So the back wall that you can see here, which has the half colour pink, I want to do all around their whole room instead of just the one wall. So in the new year, that will definitely be something I want to do, paint around the whole wall. And then I have some really nice bookshelves from IKEA and a really nice hook shelf to hang bits and bobs and cardigans and clothing on, which I would love to put up. So I can't wait to get the room painted and get up their little wall decor, and then their room will pretty much be done. I will keep it as it is, maybe add a few more pillows and decor on the bed, but other than that it is pretty much there.
And then time almost came to a stop, but somehow I knew, and maybe so did you.
Little Amora there watching me again, and I dusted down the whole of this side cabinet, but the camera did not catch any of it. So yeah, you won't see that, but they have their prints on the side there, and then I'm just going across and dusting down their wardrobe. Then a quick Dettol spray of the light switch, because that is another area that harbours germs, and we are done.
It's gonna be you and me decorating the tree from this Christmas sun.
Next, I am just clearing out the baby bag and just repacking it all a bit neater in. It was just in the room, so I thought I would clear it all now whilst I have it in my mind to do.
What you came for, and in the coffee shop just next door, we talk for hours on end, and somehow we knew that we'd find something true, and that everything.
Does anyone else end up with random things in their baby changing bag? Here is some sauces, which I had obviously taken too much of in the shop and brought home with me. So yeah, now I have a load of sauces. But moving on now to dusting down the sideboards. Our room is another room which is almost there. It just needs all of the interior decor bits to really make it a special room. The grey blind that's up there, that will be changed. We have panelled the whole room, which I'm so in love with, and then I love our bed and the sideboards, but we just need things like lamps, new cushions, because I've had those cushions since our old house, bits on the wall, just loads of little bits to make it a lot more homely. So those will all be things that we will concentrate on the new year, really, to get this room finished.
From this Christmas sun, it's gonna be you and me decorating the tree. From this Christmas sun.
Eventually I would love to change all of the radiators in our house, but it's just not a priority for the time being, but it is on the wish list. And to also get our wardrobes finished. So these are the IKEA Pax wardrobes, and we've had them in our house since we moved in, but they still do not have any door handles because I have not found the perfect ones I wanted. I went for gold handles, and then I wanted to change them to different gold handles, and now I'm thinking, do I keep the room silver? I just cannot make up my mind. Moving on to the other side of the room and giving that a good dust down too. The door here still needs painting, so it's had one coat over and then it will need another coat over. I'm just giving the door handle a good spray down with the Dettol wipes again, and that door leads out into our ensuite, but it is a mess in there. It's basically a washroom at the moment, holding all of our washing. But eventually, yeah, we would love to change our ensuite as well. I mean, it's just an ongoing list, isn't it? There is always going to be stuff to do on the house. Mirror cleaned, and now just a quick lint brush of the bed before I give the room a good hoover. I really wanted our room to be a white calming room, and I do feel like it is that. Another thing I'd love to add to our room would be a footstool at the end of the bed, so I'm on the hunt for one of those. I did see one on Wayfair which I loved, but then again it changed my mind, so yeah, I will be looking out for a footstool at the end, and possibly a rug to go into this room as well. Going to give the landing a good little spruce up now with a dust down and hoover. Ignore the fact that we've got no door on our boiler or onto the bedroom doors. We had all the doors taken off when we had the carpet put in, and then we ordered new doors, and we've just never got round to having the new doors hung up. So they've just always been off, and that's just how we've been living, and it's been fine. But yeah, it will be really, really nice when we finally get doors back on. But like I said, I'm just giving the landing a little dust down, and I will hoover it as well. So plans for the hallway will definitely be to get some artwork up on the wall above the panelling, and also to get a console table up above the stairs where well, right in front when you walk up onto that landing. I think it would just add something really extra and special and just give the space a bit more of a life. So yeah, that will be our plans for the hallway, but I'm loving the progress of it so far. So there we have it. That is all of the bedrooms upstairs in the house, clean and completed. I hope that you've enjoyed watching this speed clean with me, and yeah, hopefully when I clean the other areas of the house, I should be able to get a video up on those areas too. If you have enjoyed this video, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.